Welcome into Friday Night Sports Extra, or should I say Spooky Sports Extra tonight. I'm Jack Wallace alongside Mia Green.
Well, spooky season is here, or actually it's kind of almost over. Halloween's tomorrow, but you know.
So the fall season is present all throughout this kind of time of year. It's feeling pretty good going on, and we have some pretty awesome games today.
Oh yeah, you got that absolutely right. And we had our game of the week tonight in the Valley, Eagles versus the Knights, and it was a rivalry. It was a big one. East Valley student section was fired up, ready to cheer on their Knights at home, and it was a gritty first half. Tied 7-7, West Valley gets the ball first and starts firing it up on all cylinders. Eagles QB Nathan Zettel to Eric Board for a catch and run, giving the Eagles a good advantage, and they start rolling. West Valley's running back Elijah Newman breaks off for a touchdown run, putting the Eagles on top. East Valley tries to respond. The ball, bad snap. Ball goes over Taryn Field's head, and that was recovered by Jace Carson. West Valley High School cashes in another touchdown run by Elijah Newman. 21-7 West Valley. And Field picks off Eric Borg on defense this time, resulted in a field goal for that run. Look at that interception. That is just phenomenal. And West Valley comes out on top for that rivalry. Final score 31-7, securing that 2A GSL title. That was a big rivalry right there. And here is your GSL 2A preview for tomorrow night, although we have show tonight. But week 9, we have 3 games, 5, 7, and 8 p.m. and we'll have all the highlights for you on those tomorrow on Nightside.
Yeah, it makes our life a little bit easier having all that going down. Mount Spokane and Cheney, this one for the 3A top spot. The fan section getting hyped up. Game was tied 0-0 until seconds before the half. Cheney QB Connor Collins. There's tight end Ashton Hughes. What a toe tap. Incredible touchdown to get Cheney up by 7 at the break. Linebacker Henry Hubbs for the Blackhawks. Look at this monster hit on Rock Franklin. He's been one of the best Wildcats this season. He is okay. Mount Spokane, the field goal, 7-3. How about this for a response? 90-plus yards all the way to the house. Look at Andrew Houdenbo fly. 14-3. Cheney with an incredible play to stretch their lead out even more. And the kids back at it again. Andrew looking to get the interception here. He's got it. Look at him lurking right in the middle of your screen. Number 1, getting that pick off Cade Strocher. The defense coming up big time. And Cheney edging past Mount Spokane. A late Wildcats touchdown, but then they threw an interception caught by the Blackhawks inside a minute to go. Secures the 5-point win. They get the 3A top seed. Again, 14-9, the final from Union Stadium.
And the Falcons cheerleaders hype up their squad under Thursday night lights, and things got a little spooky for Ferris. Falcons QB Colton Peel keeps it himself and ran it in for Ridgeline's first touchdown of the night. Offense rolling hot, but the Falcons defense came to play and just started cooking. James Henderson blowing through for a big tackle for loss right there, and then Jace Knoll stepping it up to force another 3 and out. The Falcons and the Saxons defense is dishing out a scare with number 21 Dylan Dice. He said, I'll handle that. Break up a pass, giving Ferris some life. Falcons were not done haunting yet. Peel finds Riley open, and into the end zone he goes for another Falcons touchdown, making it 13-0 after a blocked extra point. Ridgeline kept it rolling, stayed on fire despite the cold, and walked away with a 41-7 victory over the Ferris Saxons.
And it's a deep freeze at U-High, or well, everywhere tonight, where the Titans are going to host the Gonzaga Prep Bullpups. Titans are down pretty big in the second quarter. Check out the sweet grab and the reach for the first down. Great Peterson with that nice play. G-Prep would strike back quickly. Look at this grab. It's somehow even better. Dylan Kroll, my goodness. He gets inside the 5 on the deep bomb. Bullpups punch the rock in right after. It's 28-zip. And the offense still churning. Jonah Keller, you've heard his name all season. He gets the outside toss and cuts back inside, evading the big meat of that defense, and he's off to the other side of the field. 10 more yards, nothing tricky. He's in for the G-Prep's 5th first half score. Now just outside 2 minutes to play. Now time for the defense to shine. Andrew Yarno picks off Spencer Sauter right over the middle, darts around, barrels through 2 defenders, or I guess offensive guys now, and scoring another G-Prep TD. It's another masterclass from the Bullpups. They win 49-7 to close out another unbeaten regular season, and will await their playoff seeding in the overall look this weekend.
And under those night before Halloween lights, Central Valley's cheer team looking beautiful on sidelines right there. But man, do those Tigers come out ready to roar. Eric Roggenbauer sets the tone early, charging ahead and dragging the defense with him to get the drive rolling for Lewis and Clark. And then number 16, Sally Sandusky, delivered a phenomenal pass.
Oh, wow.
Perfect connection to Calvin Killian in the end zone. Tigers' third touchdown of the night, 21-0. Bears trying to catch up, but Roggenbauer said, no, hold on, wait a minute. Shutting down with a huge stop. The drive kept the rolling. The Tigers met him rolling. And just when you thought the score and the scare was settling, Sandusky to Killian jumps for it, and through the defense he goes for a big run, keeping the crowd on their feet. Man, that was a joy to see. And they kept rolling throughout that remainder of the game. Lewis and Clark did, giving them a shutout win over the Bears for a final score of 26-0.
And our lone 3-4A game to go is the Shadle Park Highlanders traveling north to Union Stadium, facing the Meade Panthers. Meade's already locked into a 4A playoff spot. Shadle Park already out. Still going to be a lot of fun, though. We're going to be there. It's going to be a great time. Kickoff for this finale tomorrow at 7. Lynn Ritzville, Sprague, and Freeman getting in the Halloween spirits tonight. Got some fun outfits, and the kids having a blast. Despite the chilly weather, a long way from Buffalo, but sure felt like that tonight. Freeman on the move up 7, handoff Jake Finley, reverse Tice Gilbert, flea flicker, Logan Schultz unloading a diving Daniel Smith. Absolutely sensational for the Scotties. Extra point no good though, so it's 13-0. Broncos now on the punt back away, and oh no, over his head out of the back of the end zone. Refs, put your hands up. That's a safety. Scotty's ball again. Later in the half, high snap recovered. Schultz spinning around. It's 3rd and long, but he doesn't care. Jets on inside the 40. Stutter step, staying in bounds. Look at the tiptoe. He goes 26 yards on that play. So now it's time to punch it in. Play action. It's an absolute dot right over the middle. Touchdown Schultz to Gilbert. And that will not be the end of the night for this Freeman offense. They hang on a few more scores on Lynn Ritzville en route to a 43-7 win.
And Colville and Lakeside meeting in our final game featured tonight. Crimson Hawks on the reverse, well, make that a double. Mason Beardsley sprints it out. He needs 3 yards on 4th down to convert. He gets there through contact. First down, Colville. Despite trailing by 19, Lakeside fights hard to come back. Tanner Cummings over the middle to Cannon Allman, feeling a lot of joy on that touchdown play. Eagles down just 2 scores now. Lakeside kicking off, Colville on the return, and wait, what's going on? They're hiding the football. Everyone fakes it, but Parker Sackman breaks away down the sideline. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. He gets Gott's block, open room, taking it all the way to the house for 6. The refs call it back for the block right here. You can see that, and awesome, but still such a fun play for that one. And despite a Lakeside comeback, Colville takes the win 35-28 and improves 7-2.